The Doomslayer. Once a mortal, made a god by the celestial seraphim. The Doomslayer is human in nature, but his vigorous strength, unmatched speed, and unrelenting will contradict his nature. No human, not even the one at the peak of our species, could ever move, hit, and crush like the Doomslayer. He can split tissue and flesh apart with his bare hands. He can pierce through the mightiest demonic armor with his bare fists. And he can kill godlike beings. Beings that their very existence alone on Earth can splinter reality and create a black hole. Creatures, demons, and gods like that all pale in comparison of the great Slayer, the Destroyer. But how was the Doomslayer given this celestial power? How did the Seraphim bestow him with this amount of power? And what events had to happen around the Doomslayer for him to become a god? All of that will be answered in this video. 70% of the people that watch my videos every single day are not subscribed, so if you enjoy the videos I produce, then please consider subscribing, as it is my goal to reach 100k subscribers before the end of March. Let's get this video to 5,000 likes, and thank you all so much for the support. Enjoy. The Doomslayer. The prophesied destroyer. A hellish long time ago, in the brutal lands of Outlander, an Outlander was found outside of Sentinel Prime, heavily wounded, near death's door, and speaking about demons in a weird tongue. As per protocol, the Night Sentinels took the Outlander to the priests of Sentinel Prime, who then gave this stranger a chance to fight for his position within the army of the Sentinels.
You'll make a fine addition to the front line, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace.
The Outlander showed great skill in combat and was given a position in the front lines of the Sentinel army, which were comprised of prisoners of war. In the eve of a black star, an enemy unknown to the Sentinels came from a world below their own. Vile-horned beasts came through dimensional portals to Outlander and began destroying everything on their path. The city of Telorum was the first one to fall under the claim of the Dark Ones, the demons, the legions of hell. The Sentinel army was quick to respond. They sent the first line of defense against the vile beasts over and over again, and in the midst of battle, the Sentinels noticed something. The Outlander had seen these beasts before, and he knew how to fight against them. Not only that, but he showed an unresting, unrelenting will and rage to destroy them at all costs, not even caring for his own life. This stranger showed no remorse for himself, as he only cared for one thing: the destruction of the demons. There was one more thing that surprised the Council and the Sentinels. The Outlander was a stranger, not from this world, yet he was the one who had survived the most in the front lines against the demons, more than any Sentinel prisoner had ever before. Amidst knowing this, King Novik deemed the Outlander worthy of selection. He will be trained in the ancient ways of the Sentinels, given armor, sword, and be turned into one of their own, into a Night Sentinel. The unholy crusade against the legions of hell went forward for a very prolonged time, each time and each battle making the Outlander stronger and more battle-hardened. In the zenith of the Black Star, in the mountains near Taras Nebed, a transdimensional portal was opened once again, setting forth an all-out attack into one of the hearts of Outlander. But this time, the legions of hell brought with them a mighty titan, a dreadnought, one that could rival in size one of the Ancestrals. The Night Sentinels were caught by surprise. King Novik couldn't comprehend how a titan of that size could lurk in the shadows without them noticing. Despite that, the Night Sentinels were quick to launch a counterattack and stop the advance of the Legions of Hell deeper into the city of Taras-Nabad. None were spared. Night Sentinels, soldiers, prisoners, civilians. None were spared. The Night Sentinels were pushed back into the blood arena, falling one after one. And, in the midst of battle, someone roared, "Rip and tear." This war cry, shouted by the Outlander, left the remaining Sentinels in awe. Where they lost all hope, the Outlander cared for one thing alone: the destruction of the demons. The Outlander alone pushed through the horde of demons, defeated the wave, and continued his rampage against all the evil found in the vicinity and in the city of Taras-Nabad. In the hours before dawn, the Outlander held his ground in the foot of the Great Wall near the castle of Taras-Nabad. A maker named Samur Maker, the right hand and chancellor of the Khan Maker, took the Slayer in secrecy and without counsel of the Khan Maker to the Divinity Machine.
We must move. Quickly. There are those who would seek to stop this. I offer you a gift. Take it. It will give you strength. Help you on your journey. And now, they will fear you.
The Divinity Machine gave the Outlander speed and strength that would match his will. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. He rose unbroken by the ritual, with Maker magic coming from his eyes. He took the crucible in his hand, and red fire leapt from the blade. Something that only a true Sentinel warrior king could do. The Outlander, a stranger to the Night Sentinels, was given the highest rank within the Sentinel army and the might of a celestial creature. And that is how the Outlander became the Great Slayer. The Divinity Machine is used by the Makers to purify the Night Sentinels of any impurity they have. At least, that's what the Khan Maker told to the people of Argenta, to the Night Sentinels. In reality, the Divinity Machine is used to seek who of these people submitted to the machine would become into the fated Destroyer, the one who will bring chaos and destruction to the Maker race. The Divinity Machine is able to see any possible future, every fabric of timeline of every universe, and only one constant appears in all of them, unchanged by the flow of time. That constant is the Destroyer. And why and how the Divinity Machine gave the Doomslayer his powers? Well, that will be a topic for another video. In my next lore video, we're going to be talking about the Seraphim, Samur Maker, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. Thanks for watching. Something to note here, and I want you to imagine this. Close your eyes and imagine this, because this is not shown in the game of Doom Eternal. Imagine a horde of demons and a big titan crushing a castle. And then, imagine someone roaring, "Rip and tear!" in front of the demons, the soldiers, and the big titan, and just lumping and jumping into the horde of demons, shouting, "Rip and tear." That may be one of the most epic scenes if it was like animated in the game, or maybe done into an anime or in a TV show or a movie, who knows, but just imagine that. It's funny, but epic at the same time. And so, case buttons, that was all the time I had for today's video. Please let me know what do you think about this video down in the comments section. Leave a like if you did, and a dislike if you disliked it. Thanks to all of my patrons who made this video possible, and links to all of my social accounts are going to be down below. Again, thanks for watching. Adios.